Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Yesterday I didn't get any filming done. Me and my brother-in-law Josh, we pretty much chopped up a ton of firewood. So we've got about 4 cubes here. Well, I think 3 cubes we done and a cube I brought up from our old pile. But yeah, so we chopped 3 cubes there, and we've got about a cube and a half over there already chopped. And he took a cube and a half for giving us a hand, so that was pretty cool. That's 6 cubes we got done in a day, if not more. But the only thing that did happen that was bad was I sprung a leak in this hydraulic line here, so it's a bit worn out, so I'm going to try to take it off there and replace this line. But it was this piece of wood here that done it. It's really knotty, and yeah, just the pressure of it just didn't want to go down. But yeah, Josh was splitting wood over there with the axe while I was sort of getting all these big chunks out of these big rings over here. But as you can see, all up there, there's a ton more to do, but like 6 cubes for now is actually probably going to get us through the winter, so I'm stoked about that. But my dad is going to pick up this machine maybe in 2 weeks, hopefully, so I better get this hose fixed and replaced, and hopefully I can split up a little bit more wood, and then we should be good for the winter until next year. I actually wouldn't mind buying this splitter, but that's a whole nother story. So that's the hose. Hopefully it's not too expensive for this hydraulic hose. We'll have to wait and see. The only other thing that did happen and I was a bit gutted about was my helmet over here. I broke the earmuffs off, so yeah, silly mistake on my behalf for throwing it on the floor, and then yeah, sort of put it down gently. I should have done, but I didn't, so I'm gonna have to buy another one of them as well. So whilst on the subject of breaking things, I actually have broken the head of this weed eater, and I do use it quite regularly, so I definitely have to get a new one. I think next time I buy one, I'm going to go for a commercial one, because I think this is a semi-commercial, which does the job, but it's got a bit more grunt and can handle it a lot better. I would way rather have that over. I just remember I put this over here if I forget, because I'm going to go take this to the shop. This bit here, you can see over here where it's wrecked, and it's just cutting the line every time it goes around. So I'm going to take this to the shop and get a new one. And yeah, everything's broken around here. What's going on? So while I'm bringing up this damaged equipment, I've actually got a pit stop on the way. Got my handsaw here. I'm gonna go chop down some trees. These pigs in here, yeah, I'm not happy with them. We've been picking some peaches off our peach tree, and some of them have been dropping, and these guys have been realizing that they can get them from the top. So look at what they've done here. They've fully damaged it. Bruno, you're the biggest culprit. I'm pretty sure he's like jumping up here to get into this tree. But yeah, he's really damaged it. So I don't know, you guys got any tips of what to, like, maybe put some paste or something on there to stop this tree from dying? It's got a really good root stock, but he's done it to quite a few of them, so I'm going to go and chop those excess branches down, and hopefully that fixes them, or at least they don't get damaged anyway. He's wanting me to get him some more peaches. It's not going to happen, mate. You've been a naughty boy. It's not going to happen. See, this is the tree up here with all the peaches. It's actually peach cot. As soon as I come here, all these pigs down here, they follow. Even Bruno over here, they know. If I climb that tree, there's definitely going to be ones that fall down. Unbelievable, guys. Unbelievable. Oh, can't forget you. Can't forget you. Unbelievable. There's no peaches here, bro. Hey? The one thing it has done is friendly them up, so that's good. But you're not getting any peaches, I'm sorry. We're going to pick the last of these peaches tomorrow, so you guys are going to have to dip out. You're going to have to eat grass like what you should be doing. Hey? So this peach tree here, I've really had to prune hard, because it's actually, some of it's dying. The pigs did pull down some branches, but I've got this, I think it's manuka or kanuka, some sort of tea tree right beside it. I don't know if that's given it too much shelter or not, but yeah, we didn't get that much peaches off this tree, and yeah, I'm not sure, maybe it needs a bit more feeding or something, but still alive, so still going. I don't know what you guys are waiting for. Unreal. You guys have got some training to do, that's for sure. So they've gotten the citrus orchard as well, these pigs. Look at this. This was like a lime tree, flourishing, and I've saved it a few times, but they are just annihilating it. Like, I might as well chop these branches off and somehow just let that one grow, because yeah, what do you do, eh? These guys have just found out they can pull branches down, and they were doing so good in here because they're like pooing everywhere, creating fertility. But I might eventually need to put the ducks back in here for fertility and start mowing the lawns, because I haven't had to mow the lawns like probably in a year. It's not perfect, but most of the grass they're actually keeping down. So yeah, I'll chop this tree up anyway. Very sad. So that looks better. Not really, but at least it'll focus all the energy up here anyway. Now I'm really hoping that these pigs do not find the feed-jower trees. There's about 6 feed-jower trees going across here, and they have got little feed-jowers on them, but if they do figure it out, then they will do the same thing to the trees. They'll try to climb up them. Can pigs climb? I haven't seen them climb, but I don't know how they got to some of those high branches, but they will take them all down. So let's hope that they don't find them. I'm going to have to tell the kids when they come pick feed-jowers, they're probably like 3 to 4 weeks away from being picked, so they're just little at the moment. You can see them over here, and they are like a big variety, so yeah, they're more of a late season one. I'd have to tell them to secretly pick them without the pigs knowing. Most of the time we feed them pie melon, crush the pie melon up and chuck them over the fence there when we get the peaches, so I think we're going to have to try that when we get the feed-jowers. It's all about deception with these pigs. So I just came down here just to collect some more rabbit poop, cleaning out their cages every couple of days, and that's going to go down to the garden. But these two down here I've actually got to separate today, so they're hopefully getting vaccinated within 2 weeks. I still need to book it in. It's definitely on the to-do list, but I'm going to actually put one in another cage because they're going through their food very quickly now, so, and they're getting big enough where they can have their own cage. So yeah, it's going in that cage over there. I just cleaned it out, put some food and water, so it's ready to go. So all the cages are clean, and I've got this whole full bucket of rabbit shit ready to go in the garden. So I'm down here in the flooded garden now, and I'm pretty much going to finish the eggplants. I've put rabbit manure probably 1.5 of this bed, and I'm going to keep going this other half and put it under the plant. So yeah, not going to wear gloves, just going to make sure I wash my hands. I remember Matilda in the other video, she did not want to do this, but sometimes you just got to get your hands dirty. So this is awesome stuff to just chuck straight on your garden bed. Like this bed will be pretty fertile if I just keep throwing it on here and I won't even need to add compost probably next season. You want something to eat? Didn't think so. So this bed now is all pooped out, rabbit manure under each eggplant, and now what I'm going to do is I've got my little cutting tool here, and I'm going to cut all these corn. The corn has finished now. We've picked all the corn out of here, so I'm going to chop them and chuck them in the compost pile, and hopefully that's going to bring a bit more sunlight to these eggplants just to help them with their ripening up. So now that's let the light in, definitely. You can see that's all eggplant now, no corn at all. And some of these eggplants are very tall. So the only thing I might need to do here is put some more stakes to help them now that the corn's not there to kind of lean against, because when the wind comes it's probably pushing the eggplant and then it can't get past the corn. Well, just one way anyway, but some of these definitely need some more staking, so I'm going to have to get onto that before I get a whole lot of eggplants again pulling down the plant. But the majority of them is doing very well, and I've been getting a lot of eggplants from them, so I'm very happy with this companion planting of corn in the middle, eggplants to the side, and beans down the bottom. It's been very productive. One thing I've been lacking at lately is composting, but if I sort of kick under the compost pile, there's actually really lovely soil under there. So one of these days I'm actually going to harvest some of this compost to plant around the maybe around the tomatoes, something like that. But even this down here, I mean, this is pretty strong stuff because it's all from in the chicken coop, but this is like perfect soil. So I'm definitely going to use this one of these days. And the other thing I've been really slacking at is using my tea fertilizers, my comfrey and seaweed. I really need to start using them a lot more in the garden. It's just been raining a lot lately, and man, with the harvesting and everything, it's just getting all a bit too much. So it's not like a biggie, it's not something that has to be done, but I would like to do it once a week regularly. So yeah, I am going to put a venturi at some point, so it's like always 10% of the water hosing the garden, so that is going to be in the pipeline. But for now I've still got to just get my IBC totes and pour it in, but it's just not going to happen for a little bit until I get a bit more time on my hands. But that is something that I should be doing every week. So I'm down here at the goat pen now, and Debs has spent all week making this hay shelter. So we just finished putting the tin on now, and we got some Rio bar mesh from down the bottom, and she's been making all this contraption during the week. So now the hay can be put in there without all just going on the ground and them just wasting it all. So now we can actually feed them properly. Not that we need to, they got heaps of grass, but apparently they need grass with their hay. Isn't that right?
No, they need hay to properly be able to digest their food, their grass. They need roughage.
They need roughage as well as grass, apparently. Yeah. Anyway, we're trying to do a bit better with keeping our goats well maintained. So we're sort of got some salt licks there, minerals, and our hay stand, and yeah, so we're slowly getting there, bit by bit. But for now we're going to go up and we're going to get some dinner. So it's a couple of days later, and I've realized editing this video I haven't actually finished this video, so I'll give you a little bit of an update. The rabbits, I have just gone in and got them vaccinated. It was not cheap. I was told it was $90 each. Actually turned out to be $120 each per vaccination of each bunny, and I have to do that once per year. So we'll see if it's actually worth it or not, but I'm pretty sure it is, because I'm getting all their rabbit manure for the garden. We're going to have rabbit meat once I start breeding them, and we'll make a little bit of side money selling the rabbits. So it should hopefully all work out. But yeah, just a bit gutted about the price of the rabbits. The one thing I've got to do is go down the bottom, get some mesh for in the shed. We've got some chicks that are hatched in the incubator, some barred rock chicks, and hopefully in a month's time we are going to get 100 chicks, but definitely not at the moment because nothing is ready in there. There is bits where rats can get in and everything like that, so I got to get some mesh, and then tomorrow Debs is going to cut it and hammer it onto the new door, so that's going to happen. But yeah, thought I'd better give you a quick ending to the video. So if you're not subscribed already, subscribe, hit that like button, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Look out.